When it comes down to it, everyone wants to know, is $1 million enough for retirement? On average, most people believe you need to have 1.9 million or more. And the problem is that the pandemic right now has given people much more of a perspective on what kind of lifestyle they want to live. And for a lot of people, unfortunately, that dream has changed. On the Chris Hogan Show, what I do is I take live calls from people that have questions about financial situations, about business situations, and people that want to know how to begin to build wealth. So I love talking to people, getting real with them, and giving them the answers that they need. As you start to think about how much you're going to need, there is not a one-size-fits-all for everyone, especially with this COVID situation. But you have to be clear on, what do you want your retirement to look like? And so I advise people to start with that dream. Be very specific about what you want it to look like. What are you willing to do? What do you want to do? How much are you traveling? How much are you working? And I think as people start to be open and honest with themselves about what their dream is, now they can start to be more intentional about what they're going to do. There are 5 key factors that you have to consider before you start to figure out how much money you're going to need in retirement. The first one is inflation, right? The cost of living goes up year after year. Next, you've got to consider your cost of living. Like, where are you planning to retire? What's the cost of living look like on the beach house or upstate? But you also have to think about healthcare expenses. What healthcare program do you have, and are you going to be able to take with you into retirement? And then, of course, Social Security, the timing of when you're going to touch that and take it, and then your lifestyle. And I think taking into factors those 5 things, it'll help you make a better decision about what your retirement's going to look like for you. And I just want to remind everyone that retirement's not an age, it's a financial number. If someone's able to determine that, hey, we're going to try to live off 50,000, then now it's a matter of understanding, hey, how much do I have put away? How much are my investments making me on average each year? And is 50,000 going to be enough? See, the problem is that people tend to spend more when they have more free time. So Fridays and Saturdays are the days Americans spend the most. Well, when you're in retirement, every day is Friday or Saturday. And so you've got to be intentional about your money and make sure that you're not spending out of habit, but you're being very clear on what you're doing and what you're not doing. What percentage do you pull off your investments each year? And there's a lot of talk out there. There's talk about 8%. There's talk of 4%. I think the most important thing is to understand, A, how much you have put away, and then how much it's going to take for you to live on, being very intentional. And so sitting down with your investment professional, beginning to talk through it, because what you don't want to do is pull so much from your investments that you stop the growth from happening. And so the 4% is typically, on average, the safe mindset, where 8% can be a little bit too aggressive.
Invest in you. Ready, set, grow. CNBC and Acorns.